Greetings viewers, Eric the Car Guy here, back again, well, not with a repair video. This one's kind of a special feature. In this video, I take my Fairmont to the drag strip, Edgewater Sports Park, just outside of Cincinnati to be specific. When we got there, we had to register to get in, had to pay to get in, which, you know, not a big deal. Then we cruised over to the tech inspection where they looked over the vehicle, and I was very happy to have done the brake work that I did, although they didn't even look at it. But, you know, at least I know it's done and I don't have to worry about it. I think they took one look at the car and said, you know what, it's obvious this thing is not hugely fast, but hey, you know, we're going to let this guy run. This was my first trip racing at the drag strip. It was a lot of fun, but there was certainly a learning curve as far as getting there. You drive around the staging area in the back. The lady punches your ticket. Then you get to drive up to the staging area where you can do a burnout if you like. Me, I wasn't going to embarrass myself by even trying. And then you pull up to the trees, which I had my car pre-staged, but I didn't have it staged yet, so I needed to pull up just a little bit farther. They let me know that. The second set of lights comes on. Then they set the tree alight, and it starts with a caution and goes down to the green, and then you mat it. As you can see, the Fairmont made it to the other side of the track in about 20 seconds, 20.185 I think was the first pass, at 65 miles an hour, somewhere around that neighborhood. So in a quarter mile, which took me 20 seconds to travel that distance, I made it to about 65 miles an hour. Not super impressive, but actually when I went around for the second pass, I found out that it did almost identical numbers for the second pass. So this is a good thing. When you do racing, it's good to be consistent when you're drag racing.
That thing is not fast.
Dalton in the pit lane.
66 mile an hour.
Oh, awesome. On the side of it, right here, you got to put the Fairmont. Number 2.
I love it. Fairmont 2.
Yeah, my buddy's got one just like this. He comes down here drag races with it. It says the Fairmont.
Well, this one I just picked up last November. It's all bone stock.
Yeah.
I just want to do a baseline with it. Seems to be running good. And
Consistency is the name of the game. Hold it.
you should see
I told you the FBI's after me.
No. But you're absolutely right. But I mean, look, it's consistent. It's like right in the 20s. 20.1. 20.18.
Yeah.
If I can do that again, I could bracket race this thing just like it is.
Yeah.
There's a class called bracket racing where you can race against much faster vehicles, and they give you a head start based on your projected time to the other end of the track. So if you're able to consistently meet a particular time, you could actually do quite well in this type of racing. And even though there has been no modifications done to the Fairmont whatsoever, this thing running consistently would do quite well in that situation. But that's not what we're here for. We're just here to establish a baseline. So I took another pass. And on the third pass, my reaction time got better, but the car got a little bit slower. Just wanted to do those 3 passes. I did those 3 passes. I really enjoyed it, really had a good time. I would go there every weekend. It's just kind of a fun thing. So support your local drag strips, people, because a lot of these things are going away. But these Friday night test and tunes, which is what I went to here, you can bring your vehicle in, you can make a few passes with it, and find out what it can do. And it is what it says. It's the test and tune. So if you're trying to dial something in for race day, you can do just that. Or if you're trying to test out the modifications that you've done, either way, it's a good place to do it. It's not on the street. You won't get in trouble with the law with going here. This is where you do this kind of stuff. This is why we have tracks. But I enjoyed the heck out of this trip, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So we're gonna let me close this out, and we'll talk a little bit about the times and a little bit about the car after the runs.
All right, well, after 3 runs down the track, looks like we got a little bit more of a leak at the head gasket there. A little bit coming out of the dipstick too. Sort of boiled over a little bit. Power steering pump also boiled over a little bit. I don't think she's used to this kind of stress. But honestly, I think it held up brilliantly. I mean, I'm only looking at, my reaction time got better. My best reaction time was 0.588. My worst was my first, well, actually no, my worst was my second at 0.724. But the car ran pretty consistent around 20.1 seconds, 20.18 seconds in the quarter. And everything comes out about 65, 66 miles an hour at that, which honestly is pretty consistent. If I wanted to drag race this car in a bracket racing class, that's actually a really good thing. Consistency is what you want. So, I mean, if racing is what I wanted to do with this, I could actually race this car as is, because with bracket racing, they give you a head start based on your projected time. And if you meet your projected time consistently, that's how you win races. So I could come back here and start racing if I wanted to, but that's not where we're going. We want to have some fun. We want to build it up. We want to maybe sound like some of these other guys at the track. But now we have a baseline for the 1979 Ford Fairmont, stock 3.3 liter, straight six, about 85-ish horsepower. And I'm proud of it. It drove me here. It'll drive me home still. It didn't explode. I mean, that's all good stuff. So we can't complain about that. But anyway, I am Eric the Car Guy. You can always find me at EricTheCarGuy.com, where if you have automotive questions, I would ask you to go there. And there's a welcome video to tell you about all the wonderful features we have there to help you with those automotive questions, should you have them. I post Eric the Car Guy videos every Friday. And if you wish to connect with me socially, I can be found on Google+, Facebook, and Twitter. I close each of my videos with be safe, have fun, and of course, stay dirty. I'll see you next time.